Hello, my friends. Welcome to English Fluency, the podcast. I'm your host, and today we're doing something very special. This is your complete English fluency workout session. For the next hour, we will practice together, step by step. As always, I will speak slowly and clearly. You know what? Many English learners make the same mistake. They listen to English, but they don't practice speaking. Today, that changes. We're going to do something called shadowing. This means you will repeat everything I say, exactly as I say it. Ready? Let's begin this journey together. But first, let me explain why shadowing is so powerful. When you shadow, you're not just listening passively. You're actively training your mouth muscles. You're practicing English rhythm and intonation. You're building confidence with every single word. This is exactly how babies learn their first language. They listen, copy, and repeat. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. Okay? I want you to feel comfortable making mistakes. Mistakes are not failures, they're learning opportunities. Every time you try to copy what I say, you're improving. Even if it doesn't sound perfect, you're building fluency. Remember, the goal isn't perfection. The goal is progress and confidence. So relax, have fun, and let's start speaking English together. Morning routine conversations. Let me paint a picture for you. It's 7 a.m. on a Monday morning in September. The sun is shining through the window. Sarah is getting ready for work in her small apartment. She shares this place with her roommate Mike. They've been friends since college. Listen carefully to their morning conversation. After each line, I want you to pause the video and repeat what you heard. Pay attention to the tone, the emotion, and the natural flow. Okay? Sarah walks into the kitchen, still in her pajamas. She sees Mike making coffee. The kitchen smells wonderful. This is their daily morning routine. Sarah: Good morning, Mike. Did you sleep well? Now, pause the video. Copy Sarah's line exactly. Pay attention to her friendly tone. Notice how her voice goes up at the end of the question. This is natural English intonation. Try it now. Mike looks up from his coffee maker and smiles. He's always cheerful in the morning. He slept very well last night. Mike: Morning, Sarah. Yes, I slept like a baby. How about you? You look a bit tired today. Your turn again. Pause and repeat Mike's response. Notice how he sounds casual and relaxed. He's showing concern for his friend. The phrase "slept like a baby" means he slept very peacefully. Good job. Sarah stretches and yawns a little. She was working late last night preparing for today's important meeting. But she's feeling optimistic about the day ahead. Sarah: I'm feeling great today. I stayed up late preparing for my presentation, but I'm ready. I have an important meeting at work. Wish me luck. Repeat after Sarah. Feel her excitement and confidence. She sounds determined and positive. This is how native speakers express anticipation for important events. Notice how she admits being tired but focuses on the positive. Excellent work, my friends. Mike puts down his coffee cup and gives Sarah an encouraging smile. He knows how hard she's been working. He wants to support his friend. Mike, you don't need luck, Sarah. You're incredibly prepared and talented. I'm sure you'll do amazingly well. Just remember to breathe and be yourself. Shadow Mike's encouraging words. He's being a good friend by building Sarah's confidence. This is how English speakers support each other before important events. The advice to breathe and be yourself is very common encouragement. Let's practice those key phrases again. These are phrases you can use every single day in English-speaking environments. Did you sleep well? This is a common morning question between friends, family, or roommates. Repeat it with me. I slept like a baby. This is an idiom, meaning you slept very well and peacefully. Try saying it now. Wish me luck. People say this before something important or challenging. Practice this phrase. You don't need luck. This is an encouraging response, showing confidence in someone. A great way to support friends. At the coffee shop. Now, let's move to a different place. Sarah walks 3 blocks from her apartment to her favorite coffee shop. It's called Morning Brew, and it's always busy with people heading to work. The autumn air is crisp and refreshing. She can smell the coffee from half a block away. Sarah knows the barista Emma very well. She comes here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Emma always remembers her order. This is a typical customer service conversation, but with a personal touch. Listen and prepare to shadow every word. Remember, pause after each line and repeat. Here we go. The coffee shop is warm and welcoming. There are about 6 people in line ahead of Sarah. She can hear the espresso machine working. The morning rush is in full swing. When it's finally Sarah's turn, Emma's face lights up with recognition. Emma, good morning, Sarah. The usual today? You're a little later than normal. Everything okay? Pause and repeat Emma's greeting. Notice how she sounds friendly and familiar. She's not just taking an order, she's showing personal interest. This is how service workers greet regular customers in English-speaking countries. The question, everything okay, shows genuine care. Sarah smiles and appreciates Emma's concern. It feels good to be remembered and cared about. She's running a bit late because she spent extra time preparing for her meeting. Sarah, yes please. 1 large cappuccino with oat milk. And could I have a blueberry muffin? I'm running late because I have a big presentation today. I needed extra time to get ready. Your turn to be Sarah is less than #2. 0 hash is greater than, pause the video and repeat her order. Pay attention to her polite but confident tone. Notice how she explains why she's late. This is natural conversation flow. She's sharing a bit about her day. Great! Emma nods understandingly as she starts preparing the cappuccino. She can tell Sarah is a bit nervous but excited. Emma wants to encourage her regular customer. Emma, a big presentation? That sounds important. Of course. That'll be $7.50. Will that be cash or card? And good luck with your presentation. I'm sure you'll do great. Repeat Emma's response. This is typical cashier language, but with personal warmth added. You'll hear this price format everywhere in English-speaking countries. Notice how Emma adds encouragement at the end. This builds customer relationships. Sarah feels touched by Emma's kindness. It's nice to start the day with such positive energy. She pulls out her credit card to pay. Sarah, card please. Here you go. Thank you so much for the encouragement. It really helps to hear that. You always make my mornings better, Emma. Shadow Sarah's payment response. Simple, polite, and natural. This is exactly how native speakers handle transactions. But notice how she goes beyond just paying Emma's. She's acknowledging Emma's kindness. This builds positive relationships. Emma finishes preparing the cappuccino and wraps the muffin. She hands them to Sarah with a warm smile. The coffee art on top is a beautiful leaf pattern. Emma, you're so welcome, Sarah. You're one of my favorite customers. Here's your cappuccino and muffin. Now go knock that presentation out of the park. I can't wait to hear how it goes. Practice Emma's final response. The phrase, knock it out of the park, is an idiom meaning do extremely well. This is enthusiastic encouragement. Let's review the key vocabulary from this scene. These phrases are gold for daily English interactions. The usual means your regular order or routine choice. Repeat this phrase. That'll be, short for that will be, used when stating prices. Practice saying it. Here you go means here it is when giving something to someone. Try it now. Knock it out of the park. Idiom meaning to succeed spectacularly. Very encouraging phrase. Office small talk. Sarah arrives at her office building 20 minutes before her meeting. She works on the 15th floor of a modern glass building downtown. The lobby is busy with people arriving for work. She takes the elevator up to her floor. As the elevator doors open on the 12th floor, her colleague David gets in. David works in the marketing department. They've worked together for about 2 years and have become good friends. Small talk is very important in English-speaking workplaces. It builds relationships and creates a positive atmosphere. Let's learn how to do it naturally. Remember our shadowing rule. Pause and repeat everything. Ready? The elevator is quiet, except for the soft music playing. David notices that Sarah looks both nervous and excited. He knows about her important presentation today. David, "Hey Sarah, you look ready for the big meeting today. How are you feeling? I know you've been preparing for weeks." Pause and copy David's greeting. He sounds supportive and interested. This is typical colleague interaction. Notice how he acknowledges her preparation. This shows he's been paying attention. Good colleagues remember important events in each other's lives. Sarah takes a deep breath as the elevator continues climbing. She appreciates David's interest and support. It helps to talk about her feelings before the big moment. Sarah, "Thanks for asking, David. I'm a bit nervous, but I'm prepared. I've been working on this presentation for 3 weeks. I know my material inside and out, but you know how it is? I just want everything to go perfectly." Your turn to be Sarah. Notice how she admits being nervous, but stays positive. This is authentic English conversation. The phrase inside and out means completely and thoroughly. She's being honest about her emotions while showing confidence. The elevator reaches the 14th floor, and more colleagues get on. David speaks a bit more quietly now, but continues the supportive conversation. He wants to help build Sarah's confidence before her big moment. David, "You'll do great. I have complete confidence in you. If anyone can nail this presentation, it's you. Remember, they chose you for this project because they believe in your abilities. Just be yourself and let your expertises shine through." Repeat David's encouragement. This is how English speakers support each other. The tone is warm and confident. Notice the phrase, "let your expertise shine through." This means to show your knowledge naturally. The elevator reaches their floor, and they walk out together. Sarah feels much better after this encouraging conversation. Good workplace relationships really make a difference. Sarah, "That means a lot, David. I really appreciate your support. It helps so much to hear encouragement from a colleague I respect. Wish me luck. I'll let you know how it goes this afternoon." Shadow Sarah's grateful response. She's expressing genuine appreciation. This builds strong relationships at work. Notice how she promises to update him later. This shows she values his interest. Important phrases from this conversation. "You look ready" means you appear prepared and confident. Practice this compliment. "I have complete confidence in you." Strong encouragement phrase showing total belief. Repeat it slowly. "That means a lot." Expresses deep gratitude for someone's words or actions. Very useful phrase. The important meeting. Now we're in Sarah's big meeting. The conference room is on the 16th floor with large windows overlooking the city. There are 8 people around the polished wooden table. Sarah's boss, Mr. Johnson, is there, along with the department heads and 2 clients. This is formal, professional English. Listen carefully to how she speaks with confidence and clarity. Professional presentations require specific language patterns. Shadow every word to build your professional speaking skills. Sarah has set up her laptop, and the large screen displays her presentation title. Everyone has a copy of the quarterly report in front of them. The atmosphere is professional but friendly. Sarah stands at the front of the room, takes a deep breath, and begins. Sarah, good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today. I'm excited to share our quarterly results with you. As you know, this quarter has been particularly challenging for our industry, but I'm pleased to report some very positive outcomes. Pause and repeat Sarah's opening. Notice her professional, confident tone. This is how presentations begin in English. She acknowledges challenges, but promises good news. This builds anticipation. Sarah clicks to the first slide, showing a colorful graph with upward trends. She points to specific data points as she speaks. Her voice is clear and authoritative. Sarah, as you can see from the chart, our sales increased by 15% this quarter. This exceeds our original target by 5%. More importantly, our customer retention rate improved by 12%, and we acquired 43 new major accounts. Your turn to present like Sarah. She's stating facts clearly and confidently. This is professional presentation language. Notice how she uses specific numbers. This shows credibility. The phrase, more importantly, signals key information. Mr. Johnson nods approvingly as he looks at the impressive numbers. The other attendees are taking notes and looking pleased. One of the clients raises her hand to ask a question. Boss, excellent work, Sarah. These results are truly impressive. What do you attribute this success to? And how sustainable do you think these improvements are going forward? Repeat the boss's response. He sounds pleased and interested. This is positive feedback in professional settings. Notice the two-part question. This is common in business meetings. Sarah feels a surge of confidence as she sees the positive reception. She's prepared for this type of question. She clicks to the next slide, showing their new marketing strategy. Sarah, thank you, Mr. Johnson. I believe our new digital marketing strategy really made the difference. We shifted our focus to social media engagement and personalized customer outreach. The team worked incredibly hard on this project, and I'm confident these results are sustainable because we've built strong systems and processes that will continue to drive growth. Shadow Sarah's explanation. She's being humble while explaining success. This shows good leadership qualities. Notice how she credits her team. This is important in professional settings. She also answers both parts of the question thoroughly. Key professional phrases from this meeting. Thank you for being here. Polite meeting opener, showing appreciation. Practice this. As you can see, directs attention to visuals or evidence. Very useful in presentations. I attribute this to. Explains reasons for success or failure. Professional analytical language. Lunch break. Casual chat. After her tremendously successful meeting, Sarah feels like she's walking on air. The presentation went even better than she had hoped. She meets her friend Jessica at their favorite lunch spot, a cozy cafe called Green Garden, just 2 blocks from the office. Now the English becomes more casual and relaxed. This is informal conversation between close friends. Shadow everything to master casual English conversation patterns. Let's listen. The cafe is busy with the lunch crowd. Sarah and Jessica find a small table by the window. The autumn sunlight streams in, creating a warm, comfortable atmosphere. Jessica can immediately tell that something good happened from Sarah's expression. Jessica, oh my goodness, look at that smile. So, how did the meeting go? You look absolutely glowing. Tell me everything. Pause and copy Jessica's enthusiastic greeting. She sounds curious and caring. This is how close friends check on each other after important events. The phrase, "you look absolutely glowing," means you look very happy and radiant. Sarah can barely contain her excitement. She's still processing how well everything went. She wants to share every detail with her best friend. Sarah. Jessica, it went amazingly well. Better than I could have ever imagined. I was so nervous beforehand, but once I started presenting, everything just flowed perfectly. The boss even complimented our results in front of the clients. And get this, one of the clients asked for a private meeting next week. Repeat Sarah's excited response. She sounds happy, relieved, and proud. Notice how friends share good news enthusiastically with lots of details. The phrase, "and get this," introduces surprising or exciting additional information. Jessica claps her hands together in delight. She's genuinely thrilled for her friend's success. This is what true friendship looks like, celebrating each other's victories. Jessica, that's absolutely fantastic. I knew you'd nail it. You've been working so incredibly hard lately. You totally deserve this success. I'm so proud of you. Tell me about the client meeting. That sounds like a huge opportunity. Your turn to be the supportive friend. Jessica is celebrating Sarah's achievement. This is how English speakers show friendship and support. Notice the phrase, "you totally deserve this." It emphasizes that the success is well earned. Sarah, thanks, Jess. I honestly couldn't have done it without your encouragement over the past few weeks. Remember when I was panicking last Sunday about the presentation? You talked me through everything and helped me practice. You're such an amazing friend. Is less than Hasson. 2# is greater than. The client meeting could mean a potential contract worth over $200,000. Shadow Sarah's grateful and excited response. She's acknowledging her friend's support while sharing more exciting news. This strengthens their friendship bond. Notice how she gives specific details about the potential contract. Friends share important details. Casual friendship phrases from this conversation. You look absolutely glowing means someone looks very happy and radiant. Practice this compliment. I knew you'd nail it means I knew you'd succeed perfectly. Informal confidence expression. You totally deserve this. Emphasizes that success is well earned. Strong supportive language. Evening phone call home. That evening, Sarah sits in her favorite armchair in her apartment living room. She's changed into comfortable clothes and has a cup of herbal tea beside her. The day feels like a dream. Everything went so perfectly. Now, she wants to share this wonderful news with the most important people in her life, her parents. She calls her mother, knowing that both parents will be home from work by now. Family conversations have their own special warmth and intimacy. This is loving, caring English between family members. Shadow every word to learn family conversation patterns. The phone rings twice before her mother answers. Sarah can immediately hear the joy in her mother's voice just from hearing Sarah's number on caller ID. Mother: Hi, sweetheart. Perfect timing. Your dad and I just finished dinner. How was your big day? We've been thinking about you all day. Pause and repeat the mother's loving greeting. She sounds warm, caring, and genuinely interested. This is how parents talk to their adult children. Notice the term sweetheart. This is an affectionate family nickname. The phrase, we've been thinking about you, shows parental love and concern. Sarah feels her heart warm at hearing her mother's voice. No matter how old you get, there's something special about sharing good news with your parents. She can barely contain her excitement. Sarah: Hi, Mom. Oh my goodness, it was absolutely incredible. The presentation went better than I ever imagined possible. Everything I've been working toward for months just came together perfectly. I think I might get that promotion we talked about. Your turn to share exciting news with family. Sarah sounds happy, relieved, and hopeful. This is enthusiastic family conversation. Notice how she references previous conversations, that promotion we talked about. This shows ongoing family communication. Sarah's father must have been listening nearby because she can hear him in the background asking for details. Her mother puts the call on speakerphone so they can both participate. Mother: Oh, honey, I'm so incredibly proud of you. I always knew you had it in you. Your father and I are just absolutely thrilled. Tell us everything. Father, in the background: That's my girl. I knew this day would come. We're so proud of the woman you've become. Repeat the parents' proud responses. They're expressing deep pride and joy. This is loving family support in English. The phrase, I always knew you had it in you, means I always believed in your abilities. That's my girl is an affectionate expression of paternal pride. Sarah: Thanks, Mom and Dad. Your support has meant everything to me throughout this whole process. I love you both so much. I can't wait to see you this weekend and celebrate together. Shadow Sarah's loving response. She's expressing deep gratitude and love. This is intimate family language. Family conversation phrases. Hi, sweetheart. Loving family greeting using an affectionate term. Practice with warmth. I'm so incredibly proud of you. Expressing deep parental pride and love. Warm family phrase. Your support has meant everything. Expressing deep gratitude for family support. Very meaningful family language. Guided practice section. Now, my friends, let's do intensive shadowing practice with all the phrases we've learned today. I will say each phrase 3 times at different speeds. After each repetition, pause the video and copy exactly what you heard. This is how you build real fluency, by training your mouth muscles and your ear simultaneously. Ready? Let's go. Morning greetings. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Pause and repeat. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Pause and repeat faster. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Pause and repeat natural speed. Coffee shop orders. 1 large cappuccino with oat milk, please. Pause and repeat. 1 large cappuccino with oat milk, please. Pause and repeat natural speed. Professional presentations. Thank you for being here today. Pause and repeat. Thank you for being here today. Pause and repeat natural speed. Expressing gratitude. That means a lot to me. Pause and repeat. That means a lot to me. Pause and repeat natural speed. Friendship support. You totally deserve this success. Pause and repeat. You totally deserve this success. Pause and repeat natural speed. Family love and pride. I'm so incredibly proud of you. Pause and repeat. I'm so incredibly proud of you. Pause and repeat natural speed. Excellent work. You're building real fluency now. These phrases will serve you well in all kinds of English conversations. From casual morning chats to important business presentations. Okay. Progress check and motivation. Let me tell you something important about what you just accomplished. What you did today, this intensive shadowing practice, is exactly how every fluent English speaker learned to communicate naturally. You listened carefully, you copied precisely, and you repeated consistently. This is the most powerful language learning method ever discovered. Think about your incredible progress today. You practiced 6 completely different conversation contexts is less than #2. 0# is greater than morning routines with friends, customer service interactions, workplace small talk, professional business presentations, casual friendship conversations, and intimate family phone calls. That represents the full spectrum of English communication. But here's what makes today truly special. You didn't just listen passively like most English learners do. You actively participated in every single conversation. You moved your mouth muscles. You practiced the natural rhythm and intonation of English. You trained your tongue, your lips, and your vocal cords to produce authentic English sounds. This is real, measurable progress, my friends. Every single time you shadow, you build stronger neural pathways for English. Your brain is literally rewiring itself for fluency. Isn't that amazing? Final recap and challenge. Let's quickly review what we learned today. We practiced morning conversation starters that help you begin your day in English, service interactions at coffee shops that are essential for daily life abroad, professional small talk and presentations that are critical for career success, casual friend conversations that are important for building relationships, loving family phone calls that keep connections strong across distances. Your challenge for this week. Practice shadowing for just 10 minutes every day. Choose one scene from today's lesson. Repeat it until you can say every line naturally and confidently. Okay? Remember, fluency isn't about perfection. It's about confidence and communication. Every time you shadow, you build both. You're becoming more fluent with every practice session. Keep practicing, keep shadowing, and keep believing in yourself. Your English fluency journey is just beginning, and you're doing amazing. Until next time, my friends, keep speaking English.